Inside right now. I, Steve McRoberts, sold my soul to Pablo Soliver.
So I think you're like worried.
I'm nervous. I don't even find my pictures posted on Facebook. So.
Welcome back to another episode of Tattoos and Whiskey. Today we're going to be doing a guest, Steve McRoberts. Steve McRoberts is a good friend of mine. We've known each other for quite some time, and we're just going to kind of get into his family life. You know, some of the stuff we do together. You know, as friends, and you know, just kind of shoot the shit. All right, so Steve, what are we tattooing today?
Today we're tattooing the head of a duck. The duck represents my dad. He's an avid hunter. He's hunted his whole life. He hunts all kinds of stuff, anything from big game to waterfowl. Great fisherman. But I can't get all of those tattoos. But every time I see a duck, a turkey, a pheasant, a dove, anytime I see any of those things, I always think of him, and I try and take pictures of them. Be like, I saw turkeys going down the freeway today. So I figured I like the look of the duck head. I thought that would be a good tattoo for him. I can show it to him, and I got this for you.
Perfect.
He doesn't know about it, so.
Now, after we're done, we are going to have a whiskey together. Today, I decided to do a bottle. A couple things about this bottle that led me to choose it. It's called Blue Run. Chose it. All right. So,
looking forward to it.
It's got a butterfly on it, and made me think of your kids.
Right now. Girl dad.
Also, a private barrel select from NorCal Bottle Shop, which the name of your family business?
NorCal Battery.
All right, so we kind of pulled it together. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the tattoo, and then after we're done, we'll open this up, see what it tastes like. All right, so let's go inside and let's get started on the tattoo.
Sounds good.
Mine. Are you duck ready?
I'm ducking ready. Ready to duck.
All right, Steve. Well,
here we go.
Here we go. Let's talk about me and you.
All right.
How we met. Tell me your way you feel it started, and then I'll tell you a little bit something that you don't know, that how
okay
how we started. All right, go.
So me and my wife, and we rode beach cruisers around town and had fun, and we decided for the 4th of July parade it would be fun to get a group together. And since we didn't have any beaches around, but we have beach cruisers, we were the Beachless Cruisers, was kind of the name of our group for the parade. And me and you, somehow we got a group together for the parade, and then me and you ended up talking, and you were like, hey, like, we ride with a bunch of people up in Sacramento on second Saturdays. So you guys should come up and check it out. So we came up and checked it out. You came over, we talked, and introduced me to a bunch of people, and started riding bikes together. And then shortly after that, it was hopping in the truck with you because you were going down to Los Angeles for a bike ride. Went with you on that, and started riding bikes together all the time and hanging out. And then you started doing my tattoos, and we started golfing, and this kind of friendship developed.
Yeah. Now let me tell you my story, okay?
Okay.
There was a point where so this is how I remember first seeing you. We lived on the same side of town, and I would be driving home, and you had your beach cruiser, and it had the big handlebars, fake hangers, and you'd be with your wife.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to always look at you and like, that guy don't even know. He don't know what kind of bike I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just joking, because, you know, we were all into the custom bike scene.
Yeah.
And then...
which is a completely different world than
totally different world than just a regular beach cruiser, obviously. But that's how it was at first. And then I remember tattooing people, and they're just like, oh, man, you're a tattoo artist. That's cool, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then your name always came up. Have you tattooed Steve McRoberts? And I was like, no.
And I know who he is. I don't like him.
Yeah. I was like, why would I tattoo him? But deep down inside, I was like, this guy has good tattoos. Like, why would he come to me? You know what I mean? At the time, it was kind of like I was still doing my tattoo thing, but like it was still word of mouth and everything like that. So Yeah, those were the initial thoughts until I first met you and we actually got to talk, and then I kind of realized we had more in common than just bikes, like
Yeah.
our jokes and everything.
Yeah.
We kind of hit it off pretty good.
Yeah. We got
So,
along great
yeah.
right
And
off the
then it was
bat.
actually, I think we went to Carlsbad together.
Yeah.
I hit you up and I was like, I need a road dog, and you're just like, I'm down. And we went and had a real good time.
That was
Everybody,
a great trip.
yeah. And then he ended up joining our bike club, the Chapaderos,
Yep.
which I don't want to get too much into that because I think I'm going to be interviewing Ted Flores
Okay.
in a couple months. So, but between the bikes, we kind of started tattooing you. You have one of my, like, I say, one of my better classic tattoos that everybody always looks at and says, that's a badass tattoo. And that's the chest piece you got with the Galt Water Tower. And it says California on the bottom, and it just kind of flows into his other tattoos. And I always, me and my daughter always argue because now she's tattooing, she's getting people coming in for Galt Towers too, and she's like, mine's better than yours. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, I can't say that. I haven't seen hers. I can't say no, it isn't, but I have a biased opinion.
Yeah, you gotta have a biased opinion. Yours is on you. It's definitely the biggest one we've ever done.
Yeah.
So that's you win.
Yeah, I mean, Galt's where I'm from. I mean,
Yeah.
technically I lived in a campo, but went to school in Galt, hung out in Galt. We'd hop on our bikes and ride bikes into Galt. Like, my whole childhood was spent in this town, and grew up and ended up buying a house in Galt and raising my family in Galt. Like, that's home. So
you want to tell me a little bit about your family, maybe how you met your wife, and then you have a unique situation. It's not unique.
How far are we going to go back on how I met my wife? I met my wife in 5th grade, so.
Well, that's cool.
But
you know what I mean? That's kind of almost like you don't hear that very much.
Yeah, I mean, we went to school. We didn't date in high school. I think we might have gone on a date in high school, but I was it's probably for the better that it didn't turn into anything. I wasn't ready for a serious relationship. I would have hated to burn that bridge before it turned into what it is.
Yeah.
But no, she went away. She went to college and she did some traveling, did some studying in Spain, and it was just kind of one of those. When she was done with that, she came back to Galt, and we were working out at Fitness Pro, and I saw her and we started talking, and she was on the elliptical, and she's a cardio maniac, so I knew she was going to be there for a while. So I just kind of cornered her on the elliptical, and I knew she wasn't going anywhere.
Don't run from me.
Yeah, you can't get away. You're stuck talking to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, long story short, we ended up dating, and just kind of natural progression from there. When I moved out, bought a house together here in town, and then we got married, and shortly after that had our first daughter.
So you're married, and you have 2 girls.
I do, yeah. We have 2 girls, Riley and Reese, and right now 13 and 10. They both do cheer and gymnastics and busy schedules, school, obviously.
So like, I had, a daughter and 2 boys, so I was on the other side of the field. You know what I mean? Being a coach, I coached the football program and watched my kids kind of just grow and develop on that side of the field. How is it raising 2 girls
in cheer?
And we kind of talked about this. You said you were blessed to just be like, that's what you said, that it was
that I was meant to have girls.
You're meant to have girls.
I absolutely was. I love my girls. Girls change you. Anybody that has girls, shout out to the girl dads. They'll change you. It's a love like you didn't know you were capable of, and didn't know you were like capable of receiving from them.
They are great.
Yeah, they're my girls. But yeah, it was when Riley got into cheer, Kelly right away got involved with coaching, and she kind of found her lane with that. Or I didn't really have a lane. I was like, well, I'm not going to be a cheer coach. Like, I don't know anything about cheering. It's not like really a place for me to get involved.
Yeah.
But we had our second daughter, Reese, who was still a baby. So that was kind of my job. Like when Kelly was coaching out on the field, doing her thing, I had Reese with me, and that was my job, was make sure that she's having fun, make sure she's taken care of, make sure she's safe. And then when Reese started cheering, after a couple seasons, I kind of lost my job, and they had an open position on the board for the concessions manager. And I was like, well, how hard could that be? It's a snack bar. Like, snack bar's easy. I love snack bar. I go to it all the time.
Well,
So I was like, well, since Reese is cheering, Riley's cheering, you're coaching. Like, I don't want to just sit in the stands. Like, I want to be involved. So I took the position, and found out that there was a lot more to it than I had anticipated.
yeah.
But it was fun. It's fun to be involved. It's fun to be part of the conversation, part of the decision making. You know, you can voice your opinion. You can be proactive. You can, you know, if you have an issue with something, you can be a part of making it better, or going along with what's already working just fine. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep my foot from bouncing, but it's
all right.
it's hard.
It's like rubbing on my boob. It's like it's crushed me. It's okay. It's okay.
It's kind of nice.
You're doing a good job.
But
Yeah.
so yeah, the last season was my last season of being in that position, just because Riley's going to high school.
Oh yeah.
So with her cheering for the high school Friday nights, I want to have my schedule cleared to where I can go support her and watch her. I don't want to have to be worrying about making sure we have enough hot dogs, or Sam's Club didn't have any more buns, so now I got to go to Smart and Final or Costco or somewhere else and track stuff down on Friday night before the game's on Saturday for the Pop Warner.
That's great, dude. And to be honest with you, that's like, I tell people all the time, like, when your kids are in sports at a young age, you know, they're doing their thing, and it's a lot easier for you to get out and help with all the, you know, the program and stuff. But when you get in high school, that's like the time for you to actually kind of just sit back and enjoy yourself, because it's, you know, it's almost over, to be honest with you.
It's going very quick. Everybody tells you that.
Once again, in high school, you think, oh, you know, it's gonna go slow. It goes so by so fast because they have something going on this weekend, that weekend, next weekend, and then you're at football events, and the next thing you know, school starts, and then it's Christmas,
Yeah.
and then they got 2 more weeks, and then they're on, you know, and I every one of my kids, I felt like it's gone so fast once they got in high school.
Yeah.
So no, you guys should just enjoy yourselves and kick back.
Yeah, I want to take advantage of as much time that I
yeah.
can. Well, 13 and 10, and I still, you know, I get home from work and happy to see you. Come over, I get a hug and a kiss and sit down and
Ooh,
talk about the day, and
that's good.
also get a hug and a kiss from my wife when I get home, so that's always nice. But yeah, it's just different. It's, I mean, like, just holding them, like, when they're babies, when they're grown up, it's just, I gotta protect this thing, you know. I need to keep these girls safe, and I don't know, it's just a different type of, but also prepare them that they need to be able to take care of themselves. So it's a balance.
I kind of alluded to with the whiskey that the you have a family business, that NorCal Battery.
Well, it was a family business.
Yeah.
Originally, it was my dad, his brother, and their brother-in-law that owned it. And when they wanted to retire, they were going to sell the company. And when my dad retired, he turned into a giant kid. Man, he's hunting, camping, fishing, going on trips. Him and my mom go on trips. Like, he's taking full advantage of being retired, and I admire that. And
You gotta admire it.
I look forward to that. I can't wait. But he's doing it right. My mom's doing it right. When they wanted to retire, they, like I said, we're going to sell the company. So I actually have 3 partners, and the 4 of us came together and put together a plan and made them an offer for the company. And we actually purchased the company from them 4 years ago.
Nice. So,
and we were able to keep it business as usual. Depending on who it was sold to, we didn't know what direction the new owners would want to go with the company. It was all unknown, to where when the four of us came together and uh, and bought it, we were able to keep things business as usual. It's nice, having something that's yours, being involved in the conversations and the decision making, and we got to make some changes that we wanted to make, and just kind of go the direction that we wanted to go with the company, which for the most part is the same. But we built a nice storefront
yeah.
before, where it was a little bit more warehouse style before, and now we built a full enclosed, more like a storefront for customers.
Okay.
So if it's raining, they're not just standing inside the roll-up door far enough to not get rained on. It's actually a climate-controlled, finished room, front counter.
Yeah, so there's
with like a waiting area that they can hang out while the battery's being changed. But it's a lot more approachable. Like now, a guy can feel comfortable sending his wife down that she needs a battery in her car.
Yeah.
And it's just a welcoming, nice atmosphere. Some of the stuff, like we used to rent trucks, where we saw that it would be better for us if we just bought some trucks to have that were ours.
Yeah.
Instead of using the rentals. So we were able to make that change.
And met the other owners, and one of the good things I like to congratulate you guys on is like it still does kind of seem like it's family, like the way you guys all are at.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's a family atmosphere for sure.
Yeah. I got my kids here, and every time I talk to some of these clients that come in, they're like, that must be special to have your kids in there with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right, because my kids are old now. Like they don't spend that much time with people don't spend much time with their kids once they get out of high school and they find their path and they get their careers. And me, I get to see them every day, so it's kind of like a blessing. So like the business side of stuff, like anytime you could make it feel like family, if it's not family or have family involved, it does make it seem like it's more successful. And then we talked about your dad real quick, but this tattoo is for him. And, I've met your dad, and he's so cool, man. He like,
I got lucky. He's a good one.
Yeah, and he's when I first met him and he found out I was into fishing, he's like, let's go fishing. And I'm like, what? Like, he's like, yeah, I take my boat every week. Let's go. I'm like, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
But being on a boat's one thing, dude. It's like an all-day thing.
Yeah.
That I don't have time for. It's an all-day venture.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time.
Yeah. But if that's your passion, I mean, it's not work. It's
and
going out and doing what you love.
Yeah, and he's good at it.
Yeah.
He's really good at it. So that makes it fun too.
So he's an avid hunter as well. So
his whole life, big game, hunting, fishing, birds. It's you name it. He's done it, and he knows what he's doing. So anytime I see, a deer or geese flying over, or a big grind with a bunch of ducks, every time I see that, I always think of him. 'Cause he would, we'd be driving along and he would get excited when he would see it. So we'll be driving down 99, going to Elk Grove, and I'll see a big group of turkeys, and instantly think of him and like, I should try and get a picture of that, send it to my dad. There's 15 turkeys out there in that field.
So did you ever go hunting with them, or?
Yeah, I grew up hunting with them a lot. We used to do a lot of bear hunting.
Ooh.
So that was almost every weekend growing up during season. And then work, life, family. It's not a cheap hobby.
No.
And it's a lot of time for me to commit to, for something that for the most part, wasn't going to take my girls to because they were super young.
Yeah.
And I kind of veered away from it a little bit at that point. But he's actually got my girls now set up. They're going to do some lessons with like the gun training and hunters training, and start getting them into a little bit of bird hunting and see if it takes, see if they like it.
Even if they don't pick it up, it is a memory that they'll have with Grandpa.
Oh, for sure.
So most recently, me and you, we're getting old, right?
Yeah.
We changed our hobbies a little bit.
Yeah,
we still do the bike thing. We just don't have much time anymore.
Yep.
Because our lives require around our businesses and.
Yeah, life is not the same as it was when we started the bike thing.
Yeah, kids get older, acquire more attention. My every anniversary ride for our club is the Sacramento County Fair. So we're showing Carlo does a rabbit. I don't know. Anyways, so like it's a busy life, but we both kind of found a passion of golf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely changed lanes. I gave up dirt bikes a long time ago. I started not bouncing off the ground like I used to years ago. Right. But you also can't afford to get hurt. I got too many responsibilities to go out and hurt myself and limp around for a couple weeks because I decided I could do something on my dirt bike. But yeah, definitely changed lanes and found golf, and it's one of those things. I know I'm not alone in this, but you get obsessed.
Yeah.
Get absolutely obsessed with it. But it's fun. You start getting a little bit better, and then it goes backwards, and then you come back and you figure some stuff out, and it works for a couple rounds. But it's just one of those things that you can do it as much as you want, and it's every round of golf is a different experience. It's fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, we do that tournament every year together.
Yeah.
The Tokay Invitational, and it's a good time, man. We get to catch up, because we both live busy lives, but we get to do something that we love doing together, and it's just fun. You know what I mean? Being out there.
It's a fun tournament.
My wife asks me all the time. She's like, "What do you guys talk about?" I'm like, "I don't know." Half the time we're just like bullcrap, bullshitting each other.
Yeah, we talk about the game at hand.
Yeah,
for a lot of it, just figuring out, strategizing, and trying to figure out how we're going to do better.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. When you first met me, what'd you think?
You were a hard read.
I am.
You were a little bit of a hard read when I first met you.
Me and my wife talked about that this morning.
I told Kelly, I was like, he invited us. But I don't know if he likes me very much. But no, it was once I got through that, it was our trip down south.
Yeah.
We got to talk and found out that we had way more than just bikes in common, and kind of opened up and just had normal conversations. And I got in your truck and drove to Carlsbad with you, so I thought you were a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Just didn't know a whole lot, but I learned a lot on that trip, and that was I would say when our friendship really took off.
Yeah, we had a lot in common. I mean, one thing we didn't really touch on, but like you're an artist yourself. I mean, you do pinstriping and stuff like that. Not as much.
Not as much anymore. Kind of backburnered the pinstriping. That's also one of those things, very time consuming.
Yeah. And
it got to a point to where it was really taken off, and I couldn't keep up with what I was being asked to do, just time wise. And then I started kind of forcing it, and I was like, well, I got to get this done. I'm going to go out there and do it. And then I would do it and not be happy with it, just because I felt like I rushed it and it could have been better.
Yeah.
And it started being less fun. It started feeling more like work. And that was when I kind of took a step back from it. And now it's just, little stuff here and there. Did some stuff for the shop here. I'll get hit up from, friends that want something done, or I'm doing this, can you put my wife's name on this for Christmas? Or, I do stuff for my kids. But But yeah, I kind of put the pinstriping on the back burner.
That's like you said.
I enjoyed
It,
doing it, but I wasn't
Wow.
enjoying it anymore. So I had to.
Yeah.
Now I just do the stuff that I'm excited about, or
Yeah, sometimes I tell people if it's a hobby and you love it, um, try to keep it that as long as you can, because sometimes you'll realize that you don't like doing it when it's a job.
yeah.
And the reason why is because it does get stressful, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was getting stressed about things, knowing that people were waiting for things,
Hitting deadlines.
and I wasn't getting them done. And I'd be like, well, when I get home today, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna knock it out for them. And I would get home and just be exhausted. And I'm like, I don't have the focus to do this right now, but I got to get it done. And that was when it started becoming less fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, Steve, I think that's all I have for questions about the interview.
I had to go donate blood this morning.
Did you really?
Yeah,
And then you came here?
I had to.
Why'd you do that? Stand there, like you're standing. There we go. All right.
Damn.
I gotta get the glasses.
Whiskey time.
All right. So we've completed the tattoo session with Steve. The duck came out great. How do you feel about the tattoo?
I love it.
Love it?
Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for.
All right. That's all we asked for is you love the tattoo piece. It was a great interview. Fun getting to hang out as well. But now it's time to do the whiskey. So once again, this is Blue Run. Couple things about the Blue Run. I'm gonna take these off because of my tattoo glasses. Company. It's made in Bardstown, and it's part of the Bardstown, distillery. So Blue Run. This is the Chosen. Now this is a straight Kentucky bourbon. The cool thing about this bottle, like I said, I chose it because it was like NorCal bottle shop. That's actually in Roseville. They have a huge selection of whiskeys. Shout out to them. They started following me on Instagram, so I'm cool. Steve's business, NorCal Battery, it kind of goes together. And then, like I said, I chose this because of the butterfly. Now, the thing about this butterfly, it's actually like a little medallion, and this medallion actually comes out. So what it is these are customizable bottles, and when you get these, what it is that it's a barrel select. It's a private barrel select. So uh, you get with Blue Run, and just like NorCal Bottle Shop did, they went and they picked out their barrel, and from there they got to actually customize their butterfly, their medallion. They pick the colors, and then they get their name engraved in it. And it's a barrel special to their store. You can't get it from Costco. You can't get it from anywhere else. Costco might have this, but it'll be their barrel select. So everybody's barrel's different. So, and the thing about this as well, in 2023 they started a program. It's called the Portal, where you could go in and you actually could get in there and select your barrels and stuff like that, and it allows you to kind of just make it more of your drink.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and open this up, and then when we open this up, I'm gonna try to see if you could taste anything. I know we're not really whiskey drinkers,
Not a
per se. I am.
not a whiskey connoisseur.
Yeah. Let's listen.
There it is.
I like that. I feel how heavy that is too.
It's got good weight.
It's got good.
So far, it's got good weight.
All right, I'm gonna pour you a big one. You don't have to drink the whole thing. It's just so that we could get like a little bit.
I don't want to waste it.
I'm gonna drink.
I didn't say that, so I'm not gonna waste it.
All right, so. It smells good to me too.
Yeah, it smells like whiskey.
So it's I smell vanilla.
Yeah.
You smell vanilla?
Yeah. I'm not going to be good at the judging or the notes.
No.
But
yes, it's tattoos and whiskey. You're here for the tattoo.
I'm here for the tattoo,
and I'm here for the whiskey.
Came along with it, but
it's kind of like, hey,
I'm here for it.
I just did a tattoo and it was great. It was fun, but let's have a drink.
There we go. Cheers.
All right, cheers, bud.
It's really good. Like that. We can see hear what he has to say about it.
It's sweet.
It is.
It's got like a little sweet taste to it.
Yeah.
And a slight like little burn to it. Which means it's a high proof. I didn't even check to see what it was. Anyways, I got my notes here. So I tasted vanilla, a little bit of caramel.
I'd say it's more of a Madagascar vanilla. I mean, just to be specific.
Now,
some brown sugar.
But that's to the nose. The nose, it says rich caramel, Madagascar vanilla, brown sugar, toasted oak. I don't know what that
I don't know
means.
about dark chocolate. I don't get the dark chocolate. Maple syrup, maybe. You get a little bit of that.
Yeah, for the palate, creamy with notes of buttered, cinnamon toast, dark chocolate. I don't know. Maybe the second.
Definitely the caramel and the maple syrup. I'm getting those flavors. Again, not a professional.
Yeah, and on the finish here it says lingering warmth with notes of rice spice, and you can taste the spice.
The spice for sure.
Yeah, tobacco and dark chocolate. Yeah. Oh, look it. It's a high proof. So yeah, it is high proof. That's why we're getting that
Often
spice
110 to 130.
Now,
it definitely has a good burn.
What I do want to do is we're gonna put 2 drops of water, because they say sometimes when you put water into the whiskey, it opens up some of the flavors.
Okay.
So I don't know if this
swirl.
is one that would have that, but let's just try it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, it does.
Tastes so much different. Right?
I got way more caramel, and
that's crazy.
It definitely had a stronger flavor with the sweet.
Yeah.
The vanilla caramel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Now,
and I wanted to use this
fun
cool
trip.
little
Try
bottle.
it at home.
Got on Amazon this bottle.
Try responsibly.
Yeah, try it responsibly. But anyways, so we have $1 million question.
Oh shit.
Okay, this is a question. This is the first time we're gonna do it, but it's always gonna be one question I have last for you through the interview.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Why, on our drive, when we first drove up to Carlsbad, does everybody put peanuts in their Coke?
I knew this was going to come up. As soon as you said the drive, it is a fun snack. If you have never tried it, try it. You can do it with either pre-cracked sunflower seeds or peanuts. A bottle of Coke, drink it down a little bit, pour some in. They come out while you're drinking it. It's a sweet, salty snack while you're drinking a soda.
So when we're on this drive, right, he gets...
They're good.
We make our stop, he gets his stuff, and then I'm driving.
Comment in the comment section if you've tried this before, or if maybe I'm the only crazy one that thinks this is a good little snack.
Yeah, so I'm driving, and he's opening these peanuts, and then takes a drink, and then all of a sudden I hear bloop, 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 and I turn, and he's like doing this, and I'm just like... What in the hell is going on?
Sweet and salty.
And then I was like, to be honest with you, I was like, is this a white thing? Like
I don't know that it's not. I don't know.
I've never seen it. Never seen it. But
again,
like I said, has anybody else done this?
Back me up in the comment section so that he doesn't think I'm insane.
Yeah.
Or if you've never tried it, give it a try. It's good.
Yeah, give it a try. I think I actually did try it, and I was like, you know what, this isn't bad.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of work.
Sunflower seeds are easier, but they didn't have any, so I got peanuts.
Right on. Well, once again, thank you for tuning into the episode. If you haven't, like, share, subscribe, do all those cool things. Once again, I want to thank Steve for being my guest today.
Thank you.
I enjoyed the time together, just kind of reminiscing on how we started our friendship, as well as, talking about family life and all that good stuff. So, thank you, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
The hell's my wife?